Hello, broadcasting live from channel 173 on the Modern Beta server, and this is the last Modern Beta Mondays. More on that at the end. Stay tuned. Last episode, I asked you all to make transportation builds. Let's check out what you all made. Alright, thank you all for your insane transportation creations. But now, let's see who you all voted for. In third place is Block with Park, with 36 votes, created by Dave SkoshO. They recreated this popular map, Beckwith Park, from Rocket League. It's super impressive and super accurate to the arenas in the game. Unfortunately, as of right now, you cannot play Rocket League in Modern Beta. Maybe one day. Disappointing, I know. Taking second place is Cat Bus, with 41 votes, built by Goobu. If you love Studio Ghibli, this build is for you. Is that an anime? My Neighbor Totoro. And it is absolutely impressive and insanely detailed. Go check it out if you have the time. And lastly, in first place with 49 votes is Riverside Public Transport, Metro and Train by Olek128, with some help by Kayonsu and Chewy Brewy. This extremely intricate metro system will get you just about anywhere you need in the town of Riverside. Be sure to take some time to check it out and explore all Riverside has to offer. Thanks to everyone who participated, but now let's see what the next build theme is going to be for the next build competition episode. Drumroll please!
12 seconds later. 12.
Modern Beta Summer. Let's celebrate the beginning of summer. Make beach homes, water parks, resorts, ice cream, fireworks, boats, and anything else related to summer activities. And sorry to our Australian friends. Just pretend it's summer.
Don't do it to me. I beg you. No.
Nothing. You have nothing to do with this decision.
Have fun with that build topic, and make sure to submit your builds in the Discord. But now, for the news and events. Strap in, there's a lot. It's been a couple months, I'm sorry. Update suppressed wall levers were added to the server. Using update suppression, you can now make this sort of wall or pillar. This will be useful for many builds, especially castles. Keep these in mind for your next project. We fixed an armor bug causing you and your armor to be invincible by hitting a player with armor equipped in a non-PvP zone. We removed the ability for players to type /mail clear all, because apparently it clears everyone's mailboxes. I thought it was clearing your own entire mailbox. Nope. We fixed right-clicking wolves to see who owns it, sending twice in chat. On beta clients, lava should no longer sound like arrows whenever it fizzes. You can now place trapdoors, torches, redstone, and rails on soul sand, spawners, and chests. However, you can no longer place them on piston heads. You can now no longer create illegal torch placements on blocks by trying to place a torch against specific types of blocks. The cake is a lie. In beta 173, the final slice of a cake did not exist, so for beta parity, that last slice is removed. Ghasts now drop gunpowder. Apparently, it was only a multiplayer bug where they didn't drop anything. Chest and furnace minecarts now drop a minecart and a chest or furnace, instead of the entire chest minecart item. Nether bed explosions no longer create fire, just like beta. We've also improved our beta parity when it comes to mob spawning, determining if a mob can spawn in an area before it spawns. So, spider-proofing farms now works as intended, and ghasts will no longer suffocate in walls randomly as you're in the nether, and they won't spawn in small areas that they shouldn't have before. They need a lot of airspace to spawn. The modern beta store now supports Stripe. With Stripe, this opens the door to many other payment methods that we've been asked to add since the inception of the server, so hopefully this helps you all out. We fixed an exploit allowing you to sprint when right-clicking the ground at the same time. We fixed the invisible and indestructible block 36 from being created unintentionally when spamming a piston with power via left-click interactions. 1.21.6 and 7 released, which we now support. If you find any issues with these new versions, please let us know in the Discord. Our Discord server, which by the way just hit 5,000 members, crazy, now has a tag. And someone's playing music. So show your support for Modern Beta on Discord by repping our new beta tag on your profile. Back on May 31st, the server hit our 1-year anniversary. With this anniversary, a highly anticipated update was finally released. If you were on the server around the week of this anniversary, you got this free cape. This feature was in the works even before the server launched a year ago. It was actually going to be our main form of monetization before learning that Mojang's TOS don't allow selling capes. But Mojang never said we can't give custom capes for free for gameplay related rewards. We will be adding much more capes for different types of events, but we're still trying to work out a bug with the Bedrock Edition resource pack not allowing us to add more than 2 capes for some reason. So if you're familiar with Bedrock Edition resource packs, please DM me. And for server news, we've recently hit 20,000 unique players on the Minecraft server. That's a lot of beta males. Now let's go over all the events that happened since last MBM, which is a while ago. First up, Connect 4, the Skill War. Various players could use skills to gain the upper hand in Connect 4. Caesar Crazy managed to rise above all and win the event. Modern Beta returned to Breeze Island to compete in a new survival games, this time in teams of 2. In the end, Yeentooth and SkoshO came out on top. India Tech Support tasked many people to remix a fan favorite Minecraft song, Take Back the Night, by Captain Sparkles and Tryhard Ninja. By popular vote, it was decided that Fangus created the best remix. They even obtained a rare stack of mushroom stew for their efforts. Next up, Trouble in Beta Town. Sillywaffleface recreated the famous map from the popular Gmod game mode in the server. Traders were selected and had to kill everyone before they were discovered. And for this next one, the title says it all. Players completed in a tough spleef tournament. No tricks or anything, just spleef. A tired guy obtained first place, winning 150 diamonds. Congrats to all who played in this thrilling event. And then up next was the highly anticipated Skoid Games. And it delivered. This event was created by Andy, who had the players go through various rounds of games, inspired by Netflix's Squid Game TV show, of course. By the end, NMGI, or Mugi, won the event. They had a very generous reward and are basically set for life, just like the show. There was also a raffle you could participate in, which Pipsy won. If you participated, you can go back to the Squid Game location and you can find the grave of yourself detailing the way you died. And right behind me, Bulick's just held the second ever edition of the Punch and Pierce Championship. This time with teams. This MBM is being shot right at Olympia where the championship just concluded. This event went between 2 separate arenas, one where players punch each other and have a water bucket, and the other where players shoot each other with bows, where arrows are trickled slowly. Duos fought it out in an intense tournament bracket to come out on top. By the end, Masoid and Andy achieved first place in an intense best of 5 finale against Hybrizan and a tired guy. First place got 30 diamonds, second place got 20, and third place got 10. First place also got 2 months of premium, and second place got 1 month of premium. And now for ongoing and future events. ZY is hosting a follow-up to the Ordinary Spleef tournament I mentioned earlier. Now the tournament is even bigger and better. 32 players will battle it out. And you guessed it, a match of Ordinary Spleef. If you win, you'll net yourself a nice 250 diamonds, so sign yourself up in the event's Discord post. And lastly for events, the Wild West has opened in Oidland. They are challenging you to make the best skin in the West. Submit a skin in the Discord's event thread, or show up to the Oidland Sheriff Office on the
19th of July
for some good old-fashioned cowboy fun. And one more piece of news. She said yes!
I said yeah.
How dare you. Alright, I'm proud of you all for making through all that news.
Wait! Because I am so slow, a new event has popped up for the future. This is the Chicken Fishing Championship. 16 players in total get to compete. and 4 players in a game at one time. Chickens are going to be dropping from the ceiling, and you got to scoop them up with your fishing rod in the pool below. It kind of plays like Hungry Hippos, if you've ever played that game. The event is on Saturday, July 26th, 4 PM. Check out the Discord to see what it is in your time zone. And if you want to take part, leave your MC username in the forum.
But now, let's check out what other things you all have created. Take it to SkoshO.
Hello everybody, I'm SkoshO, straight from the Today on Modern Beta Tower, and today we are going to be going through the general builds of this Modern Beta Monday. Without further ado, let's go to the first build. Yeah! Also, ignore the fact that I'm a cowboy.
My name is John Monster!
First up today we have the Lafrazzle and Frazzlantis, built by Lafrazzle. Now first impressions here, this thing is huge! I don't even know where to begin. Now obviously it's not finished and there are a few empty plots here and there, but right off the bat the first thing that comes to my mind when I look at this base is Hermitcraft. This build looks exactly like a massive Hermitcraft mega build would, and the fact that this is all done with beta blocks just blows my mind. At the end of the day though, no matter what I say, I really just can't do this build justice. I really am excited to see what it will look like in the future when it's fully finished and all these plots of land are full of buildings. This will look sick. So good job Lafrazzle, love it. Man, this is even better than that one time I was in Family Guy. Holy crap, Lois, I'm in Family Guy. Can you believe it? You too can be in the Family Guy house in Modern Beta. Join today, we have Family Guy. What? It plays the song. Oh my god, look at all these note blocks. There you go. I didn't enter through the front door. I didn't know that it plays the song. There you go. Here opposite the house you can see who it's built by. You three should be super proud of yourselves. This, you can say, it has note blocks. I didn't even have to edit it in, although I am going to. I'm coming into the house here. You can even see like rooms that you don't normally see in the show. Actually, it's pretty easy to get lost in here. There's just so many rooms around. Boom, there you have it. Now you too can enjoy Family Guy Peter Griffin house in Modern Beta Minecraft, where it all really happened. Join today! Here we are in KFC, or Crazy Fried Coral. Weird, I could have sworn that used to mean Kentucky Fried Chicken, but anyway. Here we have Springtrap, I mean Caesar Crazy. Oh yeah, by the way, this is in Coal Rock. Look at those buildings. Menu, Coley Rocker, the Charburger. When we're in a game version that has like 3 food options, you gotta get creative. Well, let's have a little snoop around. So up here we have more tables, and also for some reason we have a balcony with no railing. This has got to be some kind of OSHA violation or something. Now heading back down, if we go downstairs one more level, we enter my favorite part of this build, which is the lavatory. And you may be wondering why a toilet is my favorite, with wet floor, is my favorite part of the restaurant. Well, that's because look at this mirror. Caesar Crazy has manually recreated the entire room behind this glass to make it look like a reflection, and on top of that, these signs, he's actually inverted the text. So one other thing, here in the broom closet, we actually have a Stanley Parable reference.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I've just received word that this map is based on a Gmod map. Oh. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. Nice work, Caesar Crazy. On to the next build. Welcome to the Glitched Block Museum. Built by Meris321 and located just outside of Geneva, this is a one-of-a-kind build that I am super excited to check out. I mean, just look at the sign outside. If the sign is this good, then just imagine the museum inside. Come on, let's take a look. Heading inside here, and first off, the actual building itself is really cool. There's glitch blocks in the actual structure of the building. Also love the ice as the roof. I actually don't know how they did that, because ice should be unobtainable. Here at the front we have the first board here, which tells you not to touch anything. Now, I'm not very skilled with glitch blocks, but I do know how to transmutate a stone slab. So this museum is super good for not only showing you the glitched blocks, but actually telling you how to glitch them. This piston. And okay, yeah, I'm a bit lost here now. Bed, that is weird. That's weird. Update suppression. I can touch stuff. Get nothing up. Damn it! Who's this guy? Not part of the museum, but damn, chilly AF. Alright, we found Gerald. We don't need to look at anything else in the museum. This is clearly the best part of it. I know it says he's not a part of the museum, but he is to me. The amount of work that has gone into this is just crazy. First of all, not only to know how to do this stuff, but to display it all in a museum and tell other people how to do it, that's really good. Alright, let's see what else is on the list. Oh no. Oh no! Excuse me, sir, do you know where I can find, femboys? Where did it all go wrong?
Thanks, Skosh. Now, let's check out some community projects that are looking for your help. GemTune1 wants you to contribute to The Labyrinth. Build whatever you want, as long as it doesn't intersect with anything or go above ground. It's located at these coordinates through a painting in the building labeled the Swine Shack. Do you want to get an apartment in Saxonia that you can decorate? Contact Shawarma Master. 10 rooms are up for grabs, so act quick. Maris still needs your help making a sequel to The Pit of 100 Jumps. Recently, the pit gained a resurgence in popularity, revitalizing this project of theirs. Now, let's see some of the great modern beta content you've all been making recently. ZY created a trailer for the Ordinary Spleef tournament that happened recently. Check it out. It also has a teaser for the second Ordinary Spleef tournament. In this video, Debrew teaches you how to get rich quick on modern beta, using the famed dive technique in the Farlands. It is very informative and has helped out a lot of people. In this video, Anito builds the famed Anidert. But someone seems to be watching. Genchilada recorded their completion of the Pit of 100 Jumps. Very few people have completed it, so be sure to congratulate them if you see them. I Insist made a fan-made trailer for modern beta. They show off various builds, and people have noted their video gives off a very early 2010s vibes, so it's very cool to check out. Then Flightwish made an amazing cover of the OG Minecraft song In Search of Diamonds, with modern beta SMP as the backdrop for the music video. Check out some of those videos after this episode, they'll be linked down in the description. And now, for the new segment I formed last episode. Let's check out everything outside of the game that the community has created. The Modern Beta Wiki needs your help. Put your town or any town you know on this list so they can document the various notable locations on the Modern Beta server. Link to this Google Sheet and the wiki in general will be linked down in the description. Recently, capes were added to Modern Beta, however, many have noted that they act a bit strangely and appear in first person. If that bothers you though, Woo has made a mod that you can add to your game that turns the modern beta capes into real capes on your client. All you need to do is have the mod, equip the cape, and then relog. And then you'll see your cape as it was in vanilla. And of course, this is just for Java Edition. Cairo has created a texture pack for modern beta inspired by the Doku RPG / Jaradoku texture packs. You may recognize it from the Yogscast in their Shadow of Israfil series. If you want to experience that Yogscast nostalgia, use this pack. Debrew has created a working bare bones pack for modern beta. While it's still in progress, it can be downloaded and used. If you like that bare bones look, use this pack. If you have a modded Xbox 360 with the Xbox 360 edition of Minecraft, Stadiant has created a skin pack that you can load onto the Xbox 360 edition where you can play as your favorite people from Modern Beta. If you have any suggestions for people that Stadiant should add, let them know. Sillywaffleface has made a post on the Modern Beta Discord where you can put all your Modern Beta related GIFs and memes. If you have any you want to spread around, post it right there. Maris321 made this amazing pixel art based on this hand over mouth meme, showcasing a couple of our notable players who love to find and report bugs in the suggestions forum on the Discord, Deadly Dirtblock and Nightrux. Alright everyone, so here is the news I teased at the intro of the video. This will be the last ever Modern Beta Mondays, monthly, or millennium, whatever you want to call it. I've loved making the show, but over time with how info-dense it's become, it feels like having to do an essay or tons of homework that you pushed off for the entire month. Just for some context, this script is 9 pages. But don't fear, starting next month, we are starting 4 new series. A series for each week. Instead of cramming all this info into one big MBM, we will have a series covering just 1 or 2 of these topics each week, allowing for weekly uploads and better in-depth covering for each topic, instead of having to quickly get through each topic or build here. So, MBM will basically be replaced by 3 weekly series, but then the 4th week on each month will be the last series, the Modern Beta Podcast. Compared to past podcasts, it will be a lot more laid back, more gameplay oriented, with staff and VC just talking and playing with all of you at some chords, where we'll all form a new town together. By the way, thank you for all the crazy support on the last gameplay trailer video, notably created by Sillywaffleface. At the time of recording, we're now at 2.8 thousand subscribers, so don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to help us hit 3,000. Future Carl here. Apparently y'all are insane, cause we hit this goal before we could even upload this video. So, new goal, 3.1k.
It's 3,500 because you will not stop subscribing!
Keep submitting your builds in the Discord, and check out the videos and links featured in this episode down in the description. We hope to see you on the Modern Beta server. Till next time, have fun in 2011 Beta Minecraft. The lucky numbers are -75, 106, 29. Good luck. Let the fiends out! Be free! Be free! Party! Ah! I'm out! I'm out! I'm out! Oh my gosh! What are they doing?